My name's Andrew Young. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Layer 2, which is part of Prophecy DeFi. Got into the crypto space about 4 years ago. At the time I was working on the trading floor at BMO on the ETF desk. And it made me realize that a lot of the components of the financial system could be done in a much more efficient way. And so that's what brought me to the decentralized finance space, which I've been in essentially for the last 4 years. I was actually part of the first DeFi group. It was just a Telegram group with a couple of different projects. At the time, there was a new project called 0x Protocol that had just come out, and then a bunch of sort of associated projects had already been spun up and built on top of the 0x Protocol technology. And it made me realize that the superpower of this decentralized finance space was that everything's open source. And so everyone can build on top of each other's ideas. And that's why you see the kind of crazy development and rapid uptake of all these projects and products, because it's just a much more collaborative and kind of transparent sphere than the traditional financial world. Anyone can create their own decentralized finance application, token exchange to token lending platform to even kind of almost like a quasi crypto bank. And the difference between DeFi and something like a traditional bank is simply access. It's pretty much impossible at this point to have a startup bank. I guess there's some people sort of trying in the fintech space, but it doesn't really get at the core of kind of creating a new financial system or creating new applications. Decentralized finance to me is sort of like Royal Bank meets Linux. It's a financial system that's completely open source, and that allows developers and other projects and startups to sort of have a fair and even playing field for creating these new financial applications. And so I think the growth of DeFi is going to continue to be exponential because, again, the open source nature allows people to rapidly build and test each other's ideas in real time. I think long term, there's going to be sort of two different financial systems. There's going to be the traditional financial system, which will sort of continue to operate in its own silo. I think long term, though, kind of like newspapers and social media, the crypto side of the equation is just going to grow much more rapidly and begin to kind of outpace the traditional financial system over time. The decentralized finance space only has a few million daily active users as of now. And if we hit sort of internet level adoption, which we believe it will happen, then the entire space is going to sort of 50 to 100x. And so by being so early, it's truly the top half of the first inning for DeFi right now. So by being such an early participant in the space, we believe we can sort of build this commanding, dominant market position within this new, rapidly emerging sector.